Now, listen, you guys, we have a lot to talk about in this video. We're going to be talking about this entire mess surrounding Tasha K, Joe Budden, and the Transformers part in this entire mess. And we will also be talking about Megan Thee Stallion performing at the Renaissance Tour. And we're also going to be talking about Nicki Minaj's Big Difference being played at that same concert. Now, these are the topics that we will be covering in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the Tea Plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you're doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys, but yet it is yet another sad day, in the life of a black woman. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, you guys do know that there is this mess that is going on between Tasha K and Joe Budden, and Tasha K ended up going off on YouTube. Now, just a little background story for those of you who do not know exactly what happened. So, you guys, Joe Budden had invited Tasha K for an interview. And so Tasha K had agreed to doing that. And according to Tasha K, this was the one interview that she wanted to do. She just didn't want to give the power, of a narrative to any other person. And she said if she was going to do it, she would go to someone she felt like, had the guts to basically see things objectively and not pander to a certain somebody. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm sure now you know the somebody that I'm talking about, the Wicked Witch from the pole. So you guys, Tasha K ended up giving that interview to Joe Budden. They sat down, they shot, and I want to believe they even edited it, okay? And shortly after, you guys, that is when the Transformer, and then Joe Budden also said in another one of his podcasts that, well, the song that Bongo 1 and Bongo 2 made was not a nice song. And that is when Bongo 1 basically went off, okay? I'm talking about the Transformer, the Wicked Witch from the pole. Like, she literally went off saying that, oh my God, she feels like this is personal. And she also mentioned that why is she interviewing someone I'm suing, referring to Tasha K. And Joe Budden, by the way, is the media. Do you understand what I'm saying? In a normal society, Joe Budden wouldn't be somebody's publicist. From my understanding, I don't think that Joe Budden is a publicist. Okay, from my understanding, I don't think that I do not think the reason why people watch Joe Budden's show is because they want to see him pandering or being a publicist to the Transformer, okay? But in the Transformer's mind, she really went off and said that, oh, well, why are you interviewing someone that I'm suing, referring to Tasha K? So basically telling Joe Budden who to interview and who not to interview. Now, with that same logic, then I would want to believe that Joe Budden sat down with Nicki Minaj. Do you understand what I'm saying? So Nicki Minaj and Transformer do not see eye to eye. So now I'm trying to see that, did she feel some type of way because Joe Budden sat down with Nicki Minaj as well? Do you get what I'm saying? Honestly, when I heard the rant like that, I never thought Joe would fold to this woman. But guess what? In 2023, Joe Budden really did fold to this woman. In 2023, Joe Budden really did send a middle finger to us, his listeners, to everybody. Do you understand what I'm saying? And basically has sent out the message to us that the Transformer's opinions or the Transformer dictates what happens around him. So in 2023, Joe Budden has just confirmed that the Transformer calls the shot on his podcast. I'm just telling you guys, this happened right before our eyes. The Transformer literally, I don't want to use the B word, but that's what she did. Somebody into scrapping a whole interview that would have brought massive engagement to him. Joe Budden did that just to please the Transformer, you guys. And you guys want to sit out there and say that Nicki Minaj is the aggressive one. Nicki Minaj is stopping bags. The bag stopping is happening right before your eyes, and you guys are not saying anything. And you guys are out here saying, oh my God, Tasha K deserves it. What about Joe Budden? Because clearly she has some type of thing on him, or clearly she has some powers, you guys, that we don't know that are backing her up. Because in what world does this happen? We've never had Beyoncé doing that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Beyoncé has never done that as talented as she is. She has never went on a rant about someone not interviewing someone and then that actually happening with them being unshared. So like I was saying, you guys, Beyoncé herself hasn't ever done anything like that. As powerful, as influential, as talented as she is, we've never seen anything like this happening. But here we have the Transformer calling the shots on somebody else's podcast. Joe Budden, I don't want to hear you acting all tough. I don't want to hear you acting like you can't give it as it is, because clearly you report to the Transformer. We've just witnessed that, you guys. And a lot of people are missing the point. Listen, I do not agree with everything that Tasha K says. But at this point, you guys, today, she actually did have a point. We literally watched a black man throw a black woman under the bus for the benefit of this Transformer. We watched it right before our own eyes. And it's funny how you guys still want to perpetuate the narrative that she is the victim in this entire situation. We are literally watching her friends going after Nicki Minaj and saying that, well, they want to make sure that she is thrown in prison. And she's out here in hiding, thinking that she's fooling someone. And at this point, I'm just like, so you want us to believe that just because you took a, fake 1 week hiatus, you're not involved in this entire mess? Like, you could never convince me otherwise, you guys, because it's not looking good. And I think in 2023, nobody is going to be falling for this stupid, I didn't want to, you know? So personally, I'm just like, no, man. And I just want to tell you guys, anybody who has a platform, please use it to shed light to what is happening, because in 2023, we will not allow this to happen. We are seeing who the real villain is in this entire situation. You literally stopped a whole interview that was shot and ended it right before our eyes. You literally played in our eyes, and you told us that you control the streets, you control the media. You have shown us. You have proven that to us. She has proven that to us. And if she's thinking that this is going to help her cause, it's actually making her look bad, because now everybody can see what's happening. Everybody can see it. So if you're going to be the villain, come out and do it with your chest, okay? Don't be throwing rocks and hiding your hands, because right now there is, this entire situation has your hand written all over it. It has your insecurities written all over it, because if you are secure, if you are confident in what transpired in court, you wouldn't be scared for Tasha K to sit down and have an interview with somebody. And this is the reason why, you guys, you would never convince me that an interracial marriage is a bad marriage. Because listen, guess who ended up interviewing Tasha K? Was that a black man? It wasn't. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm just like, you know what? At this point, you cannot count on a black man to protect a black woman. Okay? And that's that. I'm done. Okay, Transformer runs the Joe Budden show. So if you're heading over there to watch an interview, just know that is one of, her things. Technically, you guys, I'm disgusted, honestly speaking. I cannot even begin to imagine. Oh my God, this has ended up taking up the whole video, you guys. Now, hop into the comment section, you guys, and let me know what you think about that. Clearly, we have seen who the villain is in female rap, okay? Stop painting Nicki Minaj as the villain when you're looking at the true villain who can't enunciate her words. The wicked witch from the pole is the real villain in this entire situation. And in 2023, the God that I serve is not going to turn a blind eye at Nicki Minaj. I'm saying that. I'm saying that. I know him. He's not going to allow 2018 to happen, because this woman is going cuckoo, and this woman does not even realize that the more she's doing these shenanigans, the more people can see right through her. So clearly the people who are surrounding her are not even smart enough to advise her otherwise, because the more she's doing all this just before Nicki's rollout, the more she's blocking Tasha K from being viewed. We are seeing who the problem is in that entire situation, because what you have to hide, what are you so scared of? Okay, if this woman is not credible, if this woman is such a liar, why are you scared for her to sit down and for us to watch and say, oh wow, Tasha K lied when she said this? Why? Do you understand what I'm saying? If you're as clean as you're claiming, let her sit down, let her, speak whatever she says. You're being given platforms to basically speak up. So why can she not get the same platform? Do you understand what I'm saying? You are sitting down in interviews, you're going to the Breakfast Club, you're getting all this media attention, literally being posted every other second on the Neighborhood Talk. You're having a platform, right, to speak your truth. So why are you blocking this woman from speaking her truth? Why? And I know Joe Budden is going to come out here, possibly, watch this. He's going to come out here and say, this has got nothing to do with the Transformer. I decided to make my own decision, blah, 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 blah. But we do know who puts a battery behind your back, Joe. Literally. Now we know, no matter what you come out and say, we know that this is what they said. They programmed you to say that you have a battery behind your back, Joe Budden. And in as much as Joe was annoying you guys during the H train, I will tell you he's one of the people that I still had respect for. Do you understand what I'm saying? I felt like he had some bone in him. I felt like he had some intellect in him. But at this point, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in myself in actually thinking that Joe Budden could deliver more, you guys. I'm disappointed. And I'm disappointed in all those black women that I see in the comment section choosing intentionally to ignore. Like, I don't care which century you were born in. I don't care if you're Ama 2000. Be woke for once. Okay? I don't care if you were born and Nicki Minaj was not releasing as much music. I don't care if you were born during the H train. Be woke. Be woke. Okay? Go on Google. Search the facts for yourself. Okay? Don't just believe everything you see on the internet. Can you not see the smear campaign that is being done right now? Just before the rollout of a black woman, we're going to act like it's not happening. We're going to act that Messi Lee, academics, all these guys, DJ Vlad, going after Nicki Minaj just before she drops her album. We're going to act like, well, it's normal. We're going to act like it's got nothing to do that she's about to drop her album. We really are going to do that. No, do better, man. The next thing that I'm going to be talking about, you guys, I am going to be talking about Bongo 2. Bongo 2 was invited to basically perform with Beyoncé. That is a big deal. Congratulations to her for that. Hopefully, Beyoncé will make her likable again in the eyes of many, because as it stands right now, it's not looking good for her. And I do understand that Beyoncé had to do that, because you do also know that Megan is is the husband's artist. So it's not like Beyoncé, it doesn't mean that she has massive love for her. It's a business move, and I understand them doing their own thing, okay? So do hop into the comment section, you guys, and let me know what you think about that. Now, one thing that Beyoncé didn't have to do for the bag is playing Big Difference at the Renaissance tour. So the DJ at Beyoncé's concert was out here playing Big Difference, and we do know that, well, this is an unreleased song. For that to even make it to the Renaissance tour, it means a lot, you guys. It means a lot, because it's not a business move from their part. They don't have to, play Nicki Minaj's song. They are not directly benefiting from playing that snippet. So it shows that, well, this is just massive love. It's out of massive love. So I love to see that, you guys. So yeah, you guys, that's all I had to talk about in this entire video. I am annoyed. I'm just going to say that, and I will never stop advocating and speaking for what's right. Okay, if you can have a platform where you express yourself and you explain exactly what transpired, why can't Tasha K have the same platform? At the same time, you want 4 million from her, but at the same time, you don't make it make sense. Okay, at this point, honestly, this woman, I think she is going outside, and she doesn't even realize that everybody looking is seeing what's happening. Even those people who loved her before and said, oh my God, she's so real and lovely. Now we're seeing that, because you can only pretend for so long. Now we're seeing your true colors, okay? We are seeing your true colors. And to every person, like I said, on this platform who has the capacity to be doing something, be it a YouTube video, be it, podcast like Miranda is doing, be it on Twitter, if you've got a huge Twitter following, be it on Instagram, you guys, let's debunk all the lies that are being put out there to put down a black woman. Probably this video, I'm afraid it's going to get censored, because I've made reference to the BW a lot of times, but it is what it is. And do share this video as well, you guys. There are people who genuinely don't know the truth out there. So if you have got somebody you can share with this video, please do share this video with them so that they see exactly what's happening. Thank you very much, you guys, for watching. And until my next one, see you.